Hello everyone. I had so much fun last week. I'm back to work in this little scrappy book again, and I've gathered a few more bits and pieces, and I thought we'd just carry on playing. Why not? I've got my little bag. I haven't changed anything out of here, just grabbed it all back out again. I did put it away. Now I'm quite liking this, because you know you can use those for all sorts of things. You can stitch around them, you can make a hole, but we've already made a hole. We'll try not to repeat what we're doing. So got some cotton, I've got coffee. I've nearly finished my coffee. I've just come back from shopping, and I thought, you know what, need to get you guys a video done. So what I'm going to do, this is just a key ring. It's nothing special. And I'm going to just stitch it on. And then I'm going to get some ribbon or something and go over it again, because I don't think this is going to work very well. So we're just going to try and sort of tack it down so it doesn't wiggle around too much. And I'm going to see what we've got in our little basket. There we go. I quite like it just like that. So it just can come up. We could dangle some stuff off it. I haven't planned. I'm sorry. No planning again. Just picking things up and playing with them today. We'll use that again in a minute. So that just at the moment is just flipping. So we'll have a little look through here. So all we've got to decide is what we want to use, really. Look at it all. It's like yumminess. Ha ha. Oh, definitely need to put this in somewhere. String. That would be good for couching, but not on there. I'll tell you what, I might even change my mind. I might do some couching. Like, I want to do that. There's no rules that say once you've started doing something, you have to carry on until you're finished. If you want to change your mind and jump to a different page, just carry on and do that. So couching is simply taking a piece that you can't actually stitch, because it won't go through a needle, and sewing it down. That's all couching is. I think they make these things sound more complicated than they need to be. So we're just going to do this. And I think this is going to look really cool. I'm just coming up and going back down, and that's it. That's it. And I might even try and keep them level. We'll see how that goes. We will see. Which way should we go? Should we go all the way up? Oh no, I've got little bits that I need to go and off and do on a tangent. But I might just cut a little piece and do that afterwards. I just think this will be super fun. Oh. So I will be showing you a little flip through of my finished mermaid journal in just a minute. I'll finish doing this first. I've left it downstairs because I only finished it last night, and I forgot to bring it up to my craft room. So I will go down and fetch it in a minute and show you. It was super fun, and I really enjoyed working on it. Anything in those colours is my It's my happy place. I love all those blues. Right, I'm going to just turn that a bit so that all the strings are together. Now, if I was clever, I could go up like that. Oops. If I was clever, I could go down and come back up ready to do the next stitch. There we go. So that is couching. If you are very, very new, that's what couching looks like. The wonky way. And this is my version of a little scrappy book where you can just put all your scraps, have a little experiment to see how things are going and what they're doing, what you like, what you don't like. A little play time. I'm just going to untangle my cotton a bit. Yeah, it's just playtime really, because you know we need to just play sometimes. I did think about making useful things, but it's like I don't think it's me. I don't think it's me. I'm going to cut this around there, and I'm going to finish this where that ends. And you can use the patterns in your fabric to just do this. Or you can just make it up as you go along. I've done that before. I've probably got something I can show you. Let me finish this and I'll go and see if there's anything I've got where I just made it up. Because I do that as well. Make it up. And you can do it as well. Right, we're gonna try and what we're gonna try and do. We're just gonna try and leave that like that then. I'm gonna try and knot in it like that. And I know it's gone through to the other side, and you know what? It's fine. Not worrying. I might put something on the other side to cover up my stitches. I might leave them. Let's see what they look like. They look quite cool. I like it. But I like that. It's quite cool. And I might come back now and do that one. Just a little bit of a twirl. Let me just cut that like that. Right there. Right, what did I do that I did like just random couching? I can't remember now. I think we did the mermaid, not mermaid, the jellyfish tail. Okay, I'll just show you these. Obviously, they're blue. And this was another one where I did just random couching and just made up a sea theme square. That was a washer, so I just covered it in wool. And this is another one where I did loads of couching, again in blue because I love blue. And just random couching. Couching. Oh, flowers. Oh, I could make flowers. Oh, that's reminded me. So, you know, you don't need to follow a pattern is what I'm trying to tell you, because I've lost my cotton now. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, you don't need to follow a pattern. If you haven't got pattern fabric, just think of flowers or waves or something like that, and then just sort of have that in your head as you're making your pattern. And then just couch them on. I think there's going to be more. There we go. Oh, I've done that quite high up, haven't I? That's nowhere near my my thing. There we go. I'm back to doing one stitch at a time, aren't I? Right, let me go down and up. I like this one because I can just follow the pattern. I'm being very lazy. I feel like I've got a lot to do today. So I've done my shopping, but I haven't done any of my housework. None of it. And I've started stitching, so that's boding well for the housework, isn't it? Yeah, can't see that getting done now. But never mind. It might. I've done the washing up. I just haven't done any hoovering or dusting. I've got a little thin layer of dust most everywhere. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's bad, isn't it? I'd rather be stitching. I need one of them mugs that say I'd rather be stitching or something, you know, like, or a t-shirt. And that's what they have, don't they? They have t-shirts. Right, I'm going to do this little trick where you split your cotton and just tie it on, because I've again gone really back to the end. Right, what did I think of? Oh yeah, I was going to make some flowers, wasn't I? I might do some flowers. I might do some more of this, but I'm not going to just do that today because that would be really boring. For you, won't be boring for me because I like, but watching somebody stitch along with me. I'll just chat and keep you company. And you can look up from time to time and see what I'm struggling with next. Oh, it's coming on, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do some flowers. Or shall I do Oh, I might do the flowers on this. Oh, that's the back. No, that's not the back. Where's the front? That's the front, isn't it? So yeah, this is the inside. So let's just move on, because you know we do, and we'll grab some. Doesn't go at all, does it? But hey, are we worried? Nope. We're just using it up. I can't cut it with these. I've got big scissors somewhere. I might go and find. Yeah, I will use the big scissors because there's a few different ways you can make flowers. I've seen a few, and one of them is squares, I believe. You can all tell me if I'm wrong. And you sort of layer them like zigzaggy so that they're not all the same. And then I'm going to get my blue. I may have made too many. And I'm going to just pinch it together like that. Ha! There you go. One flower. That's got to be the easiest flower ever. I don't know what sort of flower it is. It's pretty. I like it. Just going to do a few stitches to hold it. That's not going to hold it. We'll pin it down. Let's go through there. Let's pop it on. Right. Let's have it coming out the top of there. Why not? And when you get to the middle of the book, you're going to have these bright blue-green flowers staring back at you. So just stitch it on with whatever stitching you can get through. That's all I'm doing. Just stitching it down. So I think I may just sort of go to the top of it and put a few underneath, like here, just to sort of make sure it's down. Yeah, yes I will. And just going through, sort of catch a bit of the bottom, like that, and then through the fabric again. And that's not going to come off. I'd quite like it to stay a bit more like a flower. I may put a few more. I might just go through there and back, see what that looks like. As you can tell, I make these all the time. Just winging it. I feel like that, in that sort of mood today. It's a day off. It's my day off. I'm loving my days off. Oh, that's good. I like it. Right, tie that on. I'm going to tie a couple of knots in there. And I might do another one. I think I might have enough fabric. It might be a bit smaller. How pretty is that? And that was just some little squares of scraps. Hopefully I've got enough to do another one. Oh, it might not be. Look. Didn't think of that, did I? I didn't think of that. I'm actually doing 2. I've got enough for like 3. It could be a tiny one. Or I could add something else. I've got this. I'm not sure what it is. But it's sort of flimsy. I could put a couple of them on. Okay, let's pop them on there and then put them underneath. See what we get. It's only trouble working with, like, these are just, I seem to remember these are just old scarves. So they're nothing special. Just some old scarves I've picked up in charity shops. Let's have a look. It's not bad, is it? Not bad for a makeup flower. Why not? Let's just tie them all down. Should we put this one on the other side? I think that that's crying out to have a flower put just there. Or there. We'll put it there. Because, hang on. Which way up is it? I think it's that way up. Let's get it so the flower's going in the same direction as the other one. I think that might be nice. And I'm just going through and tacking it down. If you don't want to do flowers, don't do flowers. If you want to do circles or squares. I may do circles in a minute. I may go back to that other page and do some circles. I just thought, oh, flowers. I get distracted very easily. Have you noticed? I'm halfway through one thing and then I want to do something else. Oh, that's not going to work like that. Right. You definitely need stitching through there. And back. That'll hold you down. I think that'll do it nicely. Now I'll tie a knot. And I've mainly just stitched on the top layer. No, I don't think most of this has gone through to the next layer because I've got, it's quite thick upholstery fabric. There we go. It's a start. And I'm coming back to this page now. So I've attached it, and that's one circle. I've got other circles. Maybe we could just do a page of circles. Oh, I think there's a magnet in here somewhere. I think this is a magnet. It's attached to everything. But what about this as well? We could put this on. That's another one. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll now. I'm gonna attach them like I did with the other one, like with this. Ha. And I've got some green. A little bit left on this. Just right. It's just perfect. Some extra cotton. Maybe we should have more. Maybe they could be at the top and this could be dangling. Could be a dangle. Oh, can we get things through there? Oh, I bet we couldn't. I should really take these off because they're really good rings. But I'm just wondering if I can get... I could probably get wool through there. I don't think I can... Oh, maybe I can get fabric through. Oh, and then we could... Oh, yep, that's it. That's what's happening. Just get your stuff out, guys. You will be amazed at the ideas that come to you. Honestly, I wasn't planning this at all. So, just get your scraps out and a few little embellishments like those and use them up. If you're not going to put them in anything else, just use them up. Just put a few stitches in. It might look rubbish, but you don't know until you've tried. Have a go. And as usual, I'd love to see if you've made anything along the scrappy book lines. I'm going to add some more. I need some little bits of fabric now. Right. Oh, how tricky is that going to be? That might be a bit small. We'll save you. Ooh. I'm going greens. I've got some of this. This might work. Bit long. Oh, we'll cut them down if we need to. I could put some of this on, some lace. Cut a strip of that off. And just put all different things in it. I have got some wool. I don't want you one. Yellow. I might have made that one too thick. I think we've got enough to keep us going, so I'm going to add a few. That I think is a bit thick. I don't think I can get it through that little tiny hole. Right. This is going to be completely random as well. I haven't got a knot. I don't think I've got enough. I've got enough hands. Right, I'm going to find one that has got some knot that's all ready. I've only got blue, red and purple left. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread some more colours. Yes, I'm going to thread this colour onto some needles and then I'll be back. Okay, this may take a while. I might do a few and then I'm going to carry on and add them, and then we'll see what we can do with them. You won't all have these bits, obviously, you know, this is just using what I've got. So just grab out your scraps. Scraps of everything. You can use paper if you want to use paper. Focal points in each of your pages. You can do that. But I think that's going to look super cute, and I might not put them on. I might put this on like this. And maybe I'll wrap. I will come back and finish that. And then I'll show you. But for now, let me just see if I can wrap this up. Obviously, I don't want to just leave it like a silver keychain in the book. That just looks silly. Okay. Ooh. Right, let's just keep wrapping. Use your imaginations, guys. Just have a bit of fun. May not have enough. And if I don't have enough, I'll just get something else and wrap that round. Maybe some lace. Oops. We'll see. We might just have enough. Should have probably done this before I attached it down onto the book. Might have been easier. Didn't know what I was going to do. Thought I was going to stitch it down. And there you go. That's what happens when you don't plan. So I've got them bits there, and I'm just going to go over and hopefully tuck them in, maybe. Or actually, they look quite cool underneath there, didn't they? Like that. I can cover up the blue bit. Shouldn't have done it in blue. I quite like that. Right, I'm going to get that cotton I was using. And I'm going to stitch that on because I like it. Oh, there's no knot in that one. I think there's knot in the next one. It's going well. It's going so well. Things in the way. I've got too much out. I've got too many ideas going round in my head, haven't I? I need to concentrate on one of them. But I keep thinking, oh, that. Oh, I could do that. I'm scared that I might forget. That's what happens to me. We've all been there with the memory, haven't we? Thank you those who commiserated on my awful memory and told me that it's not just me, because it does make you feel better when you know you're not alone in the forgetting words and what things are called. Yeah, it's oops, got a big loopy knot now. Oh well, never mind. I don't think I can pull that out. Oh, no, that's it. I'm not bothering anymore. It can be like that. I'm just going to put some stitches in at the top to start with, and then we'll see what else we need to stitch. Let's go over where it sort of didn't work with the loop. Quite like that. Right. I'm going to tie a knot at the back because I think I've made a bit of a mess of the front. And now it's doubled up. We're going to call that a day there. How cool is that? Looks like a beard. Right, I'm very quickly, well, it'll be quick for you, but I think, you know, watching me do this for 20 minutes might get a bit boring for you. So I'm going to put all the rest of these little bits on exactly how I've been doing them around here. And then we'll see what it looks like and whether we want to put it in our book or what we want to do with it. A funky earring it would make. Okay, I have got them all on. I've used a lot of scraps up. And as you can see, it's looking a bit of a mess, but I think it's a lovely mess. And we're going to find a way to get it into my book. But first of all, I want to show you the Mermaid book, which is now finished. Here she is. And she's upside down. There she is, up that way. So I've got it tied together with some ribbon. And I've got Myra written on the front. And the front is just layers of squares. And I've just stitched round and round. I've got net and all sorts. And then you remember this bit? We did these bits together. And then once upon a time, she was hiding in the reeds, watching the fishes. And then she found the locket. While she was hiding in the cave, it went floating past and made her brave enough to venture beyond her little place into the rest of the sea. So it's when she saw the dancing jellyfish. That was so funny finding out how to do those. That was just cool. And then after that, I just added scraps. And she's gone swimming around, and now we're on the other side and we flip back through. And I just did patterns and things on this side. Did a whole big ruffle. Some of this found stuff that I got out when I started making this, and then I carried on making the journal. Some knotted wool. And there we are, back to the beginning. So that was it all finished. And it turned out to be quite chunky. But I think she's really sweet. I love it. And I hope that the ones who enjoyed watching didn't miss it too much. Basically, it was just me stitching scraps onto the book. And that was the result. So I had to show you the flip through. I got a few requests for the flip through. So now we're going to carry on with this scrappy book. And we're going to find a way to put this that I have made, whatever it is, we're going to put it in the book. I could put it on there. I was going to put it on here, but I think it's all too busy. So I could put it on this page. And I'm thinking maybe it could be like a big flower. Like if I got all the pieces out like this, I could just put it down like that. What do you think? I quite like that. Now, it does sort of work. I like that. I think I'm going to keep that. So I might just stitch that on, because I want to keep them in the right place, in the same place. So I've got some of this same cotton. Hopefully it hasn't got a knot in the end. That's helpful. And it's not very long, so this is going to go really well. But I'm just going to quickly do it, hopefully, in each little section. I think that's the only way I can do it. I'm going to come up, I'm going to put that one there and then come up in the next little open section. And yes, this is going to happen. It's going to get tangled. Okay. And then move the next one up and go in there. And I'm going to just continue all the way around the outside. And hopefully that will keep the ring on and the pieces sort of, you know, where they're supposed to be. I'm not sure. I mean, if they move, I'm not that worried, but I don't want the ring to move around too much. I mean, if you haven't got a ring with these on, you can always put some on. I mean, it's just an old necklace, I think it was. I just took to pieces. But you can just take a keychain like we've got here, like we had there, and just put some jump rings on. And it would work exactly the same if you wanted to do the same sort of thing. Come on. Right, I'm going to stop there because I think I can't actually see what I'm doing there. So I'm going to tie a knot here on the back and just grab some more cotton. Embroidery thread. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I just forget the names. It's staying on, so that's good. Right, let's get the rest of them down. I don't really need to do all of them. She's bored now. I'm just going to, I think, just start here and do the top. And you can actually see what I'm doing then. Because it's all a bit difficult to see. Difficult for me to see. I'm just trying to come up and space them out. And of course there's plenty of room for movement still. Just grab your scraps, have some fun. That's the rules for today. Oh, I've got loads stuck now. There we go. And I love that they're all going to be hanging out the side of the book. That's like just an added bonus. Oops. Over here. Nope. Okay, that one there. It's going to be worth it. I think that's it. I think I'm all the way round. Yep. As soon as I've unlooped that from around there. That's it. I like that. I will do something else on this side as well. But, you know, there's no rules that say you've got to finish one page before you start another one. I think we've had a go at 3 different pages today. So I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, guys. We got this ring and we covered it in wool, and that's not even stuck down. So super cool. Now we've got this on, which is just it's like the dog's ruffle mat. You know, it could hold treasure under there, or biscuits. We did this. And we did these. There's 4 pages we've played with today. So, all good. I hope that you're finding a bit of inspiration. If you are, let me know, because I'm loving doing this with you. So, but I will be doing something different next week. Next week, we're going to get the painted fabric that I made, and we're going to be doing some random stitching on that instead. It's not a lot different. See you next week, guys. Bye for now.